Alright guys, what's going on? I'm sorry if you can hear the background noise a bit. I'm really trying to like muffle it out, but it's a bit tough. Um, Anyways, we're gonna be going for number one in game. I actually do have an idea of who I'm getting, so I'm a little bit set. Um, I added some girl on my alt account and I decided, you know what, if she's going to PvP, then I'm gonna try to get her. So you can see, Angel is the top unboosted, and I am second. So if I win this, I will be number one. So let's go. Yep, it's the girl that I thought we'd get. And I am set Storm. If you haven't noticed, I figured I would get a Storm, so I set Storm. I'm gonna X out my chat though. So yeah, we're just gonna be going for number one unboosted. So we are second to this girl, but that's okay because we are set and we have like 96 resist. So like I kind of wanted to do this because I wanted to ensure I'd get number one. So I literally spent like 4 hours tracking this girl down. You don't know how many people I tried to get. Like it was awful. But you know what? Oh well, we're here now. Little bit set. I do have her added on my open, so it's actually so funny to watch because I don't tell these people that they're gonna get me because obviously that would ruin the entire thing. So, here I am going for number one. This might take a little while, but if I get it, I am going to be number one in game. So hopefully this works out. I'm blocking. You can see I got the fresh afro on. I had something else stitched, but I decided that I would change it because I really didn't like the other hat I had on, and it looked kind of hideous. So I decided, why not make it something that's even more hideous? So I put an afro on. Yeah. But it's okay. I love the afro. The afro is just so ridiculous. It just pisses people off sometimes, and it's just great to watch. So we'll see. She is a captain, but I'm not nervous exactly because I have all this resist piled on. I'm just going to fairy. When I do set for people, I pack extra fairy, which is, it's smart because if you know you're going to be getting someone where they're not going to do much damage, fairies actually help a lot because you never want to waste that satyr. So it helps a lot. She's probably pretty pissed right now, but she doesn't know that I set for her. So she's probably just thinking, like, she's just sitting there innocently. So she doesn't know yet. I'm just gonna pop a guardian. You might hear me typing a bit because a bunch of my friends are kind of watching. Well, not yet, but they're going to be. So I'm sorry if I'm typing. I'm gonna try to restrain that and try to do it like as quietly as possible so I can preserve the quality of the video. So Guardian Spirit, she used to kill me twice now, and I have 96 resist, and if I checked properly, she has like 20 pierce. So I think I'm gonna be fine. We are just gonna hit up another volcanic because the great thing about these is I have an extra turn. Like I'm really trying to draw this sanctuary, trying to draw maybe Myth Dispel. Yeah, that did 8, did nothing. And you know the funniest part is that probably wasn't the low end. Yeah, so 96%, she's not doing any damage, probably. So we're on our way to number one, and hopefully we will get there. I really don't want to stun block. So, since I already have one, it's just such a waste. So I'm gonna end up just towering. If my pet fortifies, I'm gonna feel a lot safer, because, as I said, she does have 20 pierce, and I have, like, 96 resist. So I really don't think if I have 101 if I have 111 resist combined, I don't think she's going to be doing that much damage. It's just a little theory of mine. Now, these penguin towers come in handy when I'm set, because all you really need is a tower if you're set to someone, unless they have, like, insane pierce or they're in strike. A tower pretty much covers it. I am actually pretty set, because I did just want to win this match, so I do have, like a bunch of storm stuff in. Even though I always do, I just made it a little clear so you might not see like life shields or fire dispels, because I did take them out because I really do not feel like getting destroyed. So poor Kayla, I feel bad for her. But we're on our way to number one, and hopefully she doesn't carry something weird like Shatter. Alright, there's the pet Fortify, 111 resist, and her Pierce gets it down to like 90. I don't know. We'll see. So So honestly, she's not playing that bad besides the fact that she needs to Shrike if she wants to kill me. Or Insane Bolt, but I'm not sure if she cares Insane Bolt. If she carries Insane Bolt, then I might be screwed. I also cannot draw a Sanctuary for the life of me. So that's like a little bit of an issue. Bounce Dispel? No, not really. Just gonna save all these shields. Got it off with a wand, that's smart. The only reason I was shielding was because I didn't want to get hit with something next. So, like, I didn't want an opener Sulka even though I have, like, 96 resist. I mean, I would have gone immune, but honestly, this is better than immune because I have this extra health, and immune really isn't that great, especially if you're really close to it. So it looks like we're going to be able to win this one, but you know what? She can always do something really weird and we'll die, so you never know. She could Shrike and we might be dead, but I don't think so right now. So she let us Glacial twice. That's great for us. Because I'm praying we draw Sanctuary, because we don't need to draw Sanctuary, but it really helps a lot, because when they Shrike, you need that 1900 heal. So we drew the Sanctuary, and we have these stacked shields. She went for the Shrike. That's fine. I have a Glacial and a Fortify. She's not even going to go through the shield first try. And I have 96 resist on top of that. So her first hit, it's not doing anything. I am not going to Dispel. I'm actually going to use the Tower because, again, I'm set. So even though she's in Shrike, these shields are the bulk of her Pierce, if not the entire Pierce for this one. So this is going right into 96 resist, not doing anything. 30 maybe. Okay, 88. You know what? That's really impressive. Like, dang, that's great. All right, but still, I'm not gonna be too mean because we did set. So like, it is massively unfair. But then again, she's a max captain from first. Well, I shouldn't say max, but she has 2 shadow pips, so I just kind of count it as max. We're gonna Dispel because we don't want to deal with that hit that she can do into only 1 shield. It kind of sounds pathetic, but we don't want to deal with that. And we do have 5 Dispels in, because we always have 5 Dispels in, but especially now, it's good to have 5 Dispels in, because you can just Dispel every time she strikes, just Dispel. Like, I didn't need to this time, because I'd stacked those Glacials, but, you know, great to have 5 in, and that's why I always carry 5 in. So she actually can't do anything right now, so I'm gonna pass. She's Dispelled, but I have 2 shields stacked, and I don't feel like stacking a third, because that's just plain stupid. It's a waste of a turn, frankly. So I'm going to do it next, because 1, that's a lot smarter, and 2, I have a higher chance of triggering Fortify, because I've noticed if you pass, it triggered. Okay, just kidding, but you know what? I was hopeful. She took it off with... I don't know what she took it off with, but it doesn't seem like she's having that good of a time right now. So I'm just going to assume every round she takes off a shield. She's a Storm. She should be able to do that. Yeah, Bolt makes a lot of sense. Probably wish she had this last round, so she wouldn't have had to just, you know, traighten off the Dispel if that's what it was. Stormzilla, I don't know what she's carrying, but it wasn't a shadow hit. Here's those pips. I'm going to keep a bubble in hand, because I believe she may have bubble change. I believe she may have bubble changes. That doesn't sound like I believe it at all. But she does have bubble changes, I think. So we're just going to keep 1 in hand in case she goes for something weird. As long as we have these stacked shields, we should be completely fine, because she's hitting through an 80 shield. If she strikes right now, it's actually going to do, like, nothing at all. So that's great for us. We keep drawing the 80 shields. This is so unfair for her. I feel so bad, but you know what? We're getting that #1 spot, and that's sort of all that matters to me right now. So I don't really care how Kayla feels. I just kind of want this #1 spot. So I hope you guys are enjoying this. It is kind of a dull video, but if you just want to see me getting #1 highest unboosted rank in the game, and you came to the right place, because that's what I'm doing. Bitch, the fuck? What are you doing? Who uses this? I don't have... Okay, so basically this spell does 800 to 850 damage, and it removes 2 positives. It's 5 pips, but I don't have any blades on, so that was literally a waste of 5 pips to me. But that also explains why she took off 5 pips on the Dispel. I don't know who uses that spell, but you know what? Congrats to her for going for it. We don't have another shield. That's depressing. So we're going to Dispel. Probably took off the shield. Okay, you know what? I'm glad that I saved that Sanctuary because I'm going to instantly change it because that's what Sanctuary is for. I should always have it up if I'm in a bad position. Even if I'm not in a bad position, it's a great thing to have up. Bubble Control, if you want a good rank as a Grand, you need to maintain Bubble Control throughout the entire match. Especially if you're versing Fire, Ice, Storm, the big hitters, you need to have these small little things that they don't realize is crucial to the battle, but it really is. So, you know, this probably would be a little more challenging if we weren't completely set, but you know what? I'm not taking any risks when it comes to getting number 1. I'm not. I don't want to. That's not something like I don't wake up and I'm just like, hey, I want to get number 1, but I want to really risk it. Because by stalking the queue and trying to get her for a while, I ensured myself sort of like a relaxing match. Because you saw before when I didn't like know who it was, often that's what my matches are. I got that Warlord Fire, didn't have any clue, but if I really devote the time, then I can usually win a match. Which, it kind of sounds like a no life, like, just devote 4 hours of your life. But then again, this is to become number 1 in a game. Also, I assume she wouldn't take the shield off, and if she did, she wouldn't have pips to do anything, so I passed. If you're wondering, I didn't, like, dismiss the shield, and I wasn't just like, you know what, I'm deciding not to shield. I actually did it for a reason, so probably Shrike. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Shrike, great. Doesn't pierce through anything. We're literally going to Dispel into a shield, or Dispel into a Dispel, depending on what we draw, and we'll be fine. Yeah, we got all these Glacials. That's great. Obvious move right now is a Dispel. So she's probably going to, like, bolt it off. Alright, so she didn't bolt. That kind of made our Dispel a little bit more useless? Is that a term? Sure. So it made it more useless because she doesn't have the pips to follow up with anything, so if we shielded, then it was kind of better because she can't do anything with 1 pip. And then again, if she had used like a treasure card, Storm Beetle, and gotten that blade, we wouldn't have been dead, but it kind of would have been annoying. We would have had to actually like heal. I sound so awful right now. Like, I'm just like, we would have had to like actually try against this Storm Captain. And I'm not discrediting her because she's playing fine. It's just, I'm set and I am naturally used to facing a bunch of storms. Hopefully my pet fortifies right now. If not, she's going to be hitting into 95 resist. Alright, yeah, she's going to be hitting into 95 resist. She has all these towers. Oh my gosh. And they're, oh, that's great. You know what? I'm going to steal one. And I'm probably going to fizzle, but it's okay. If I fizzle, I'm actually going to be so triggered. I won't fizzle. Wiz, I swear. If I fizzle. Actually, though, if I fizzle, I won't fizzle. It's okay. I have faith. Alright, so while we're here, I'm just going to ask you guys to drop a sub and drop a like, because the match is kind of going downhill, and I don't want, like, anybody to get disinterested and then, like, just, like, ditch without doing anything. So if you can drop a sub or like, it really does help, especially in such, a milestone video like this, because this is a milestone video. I'm becoming the best, I guess, on this server, the best naturally ranked, I guess, the best unboosted rank. Which it's not, well, it's tough as a 50, but 50 is definitely, if you're going for number 1, you're going to do it at 50. There's really no questions about that. 50 is definitely the easiest place to get that number 1 ranking. Maybe 120, but then again, the competition is, there's no, like, people who are at that rank, because in order to get 3,400 rank or 3,500 rank on the 120, you need somebody else to be there, because obviously you have to play somebody in the matching system. So that's one of the issues. You don't have any opponents to play against, and when you do, it's like one person and then they can set. So like, I would always be facing Kayla, for example, which wouldn't be fair to poor Kayla. You know what? I have faith in my Steel Ward. I really do. I have faith. We're gonna power. Imagine me fizzle, I'm gonna be so pissed. That afro though, honestly, it's like such a great look. Like you guys watching, everybody needs to get an afro. Like for real, that needs to become like a thing. If you see someone with an afro, you know they're legit. You know they're good at PvP. They're gods. No, just kidding. I'm actually not that good. I just kind of know how to tank against someone with 96 resist, which isn't that tough. So if this gets like a little more boring, I might stop the video because nobody wants to watch me sit against this storm and get number 1. And I won't cut out like the entire thing, like I won't just cut out 10 minutes and then she'll be gone. Unless she decides to flee randomly, which is totally possible. But so far, it looks like we are going to get that number 1 spot. And the reason I'm fairing is because she has no pips. So, yeah, she's either not going to take off the shield like she did just then, or she's going to take it off and have 1 pip to do something, and she can't do anything with 1 pip, so we're just going to take that. And our pet fortified. Like, what a god. Like, look at that penguin. I always say this, but that penguin is so adorable. I'm glad he's my pet. Alright. Just come tower. Use the little penguin tower, because we don't really need anything right now. Because we have that 96 resist, and if she did decide to strike, those 2 towers are different, so she would be hitting through a 100 tower. Well, 100 tower, 100% towers of resist. I don't know how to put that, but you know what I mean. 2 shields, so it'd be like 71 in strike, which would leave a 29 tower, and then my 96 resist on top of it, so it wouldn't have really done anything. I'm just going to shield again. Kind of wish we'd done that in the reversed order, because now the penguin shield and this doesn't stack. I put up this. She probably doesn't realize the only reason I'm not attacking is because if I attack, I'm going to get killed. Alright, she left. She left, guys, and this means that we are officially number 1 in the game as long as Angel doesn't do any PvP, so... And hopefully if he does, he loses. No offense to him. He's actually a really nice person. So we're actually going to go look at the leaderboards, and we're going to show you guys that I am officially the number 1 highest unboosted rank. So show me. I got on this page. I took Angel off the 3rd page. I'm sorry, Angel. I'm sorry. You were really good at PvP. I struggled with this 52. It's a lot harder for me. So we are now officially the highest unboosted rank. And there's my friend. She's like, number 1. Thanks, Alexis. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I finally became number 1 in Wiz, and it sounds so stupid. Like, I'm number 1 in Wiz. Like, that actually sounds so stupid. But you know what? I don't care. This was worth it. It took a while, but I'm glad I got there, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Drop a sub, drop a like. And hopefully I'll see you with another match if I'm brave enough.